Hello everyone, this is Meenakshi from Siksha Metric, Chennai. In this video, I am going to elaborately explain the Chapter 11 Employee Selection Process Part 2. In this Part 2, you are going to know about the following topics: factors influencing selection process, importance of selection process, selection differs from recruitment, placement, significance of placement, and principles of placement. Factors influencing selection process. In these factors, we are having 5 different types: nature of post, number of candidates, selection policy, cost factor or budget, and level of 3 E's. Nature of post. The selection process mainly depends upon the nature of job for which the candidates are recruited in the organization. For example, selection process for a bank officer will differ from the selection process for a police officer. Second one, number of candidates. Selection process also depends on the number of candidates applied for the job. If more number of candidates applied means selection process becomes shorter. In the same way, if less number of candidates applied means selection process would be longer. Therefore, shortlisting needs to be done by the organization for selecting the candidate. Third one, selection policy. Some organizations will be conducting various tests for the candidates who have applied for the job. On the other hand, some other organizations just conduct straight interview for selecting the candidate. Fourth one, cost factor or budget. Selection process also depends on the financial condition of the organization. Financially high organization will go for longer selection process in order to choose best candidate. Whereas the organization will go for direct interview for selecting the candidate. So, budget plays an important role in the selection process. Fifth factors, level of 3 E's. Here 3E denotes educational qualification, experience and exposure. So the selection process also depends on the educational qualifications of a candidate. So the candidate should possess the experience and educational qualification required for the post. Next, we are moving to the topic importance of selection process. Good talent, better efficiency, reduced cost of training and development, reduced turnover, job motivation, and other benefits. First importance, good talent. When an organization appoints highly talented persons for various activities, it helps to improve the productivity and profitability of the organization. Second importance, better efficiency. Selection of right person for the right job will lead to improve the overall efficiency of the organization. So, it may facilitate the faster achievement of the objectives by the organization. Third one, reduced cost of training and development. Better selection of candidates definitely reduces the cost of training because qualified personnel will have better grasping power. When suitable candidates are selected for the job, that person easily understands the nature of job and works effectively and efficiently. Fourth importance, reduced turnover. Proper selection of candidates contributes to low labor turnover. Labor turnover means the rate at which an employer gains and loses the employees in the organization. So, proper selection of candidates will help the organization to minimize the recruitment cost. Fifth importance, job motivation. Proper selection of the candidates for the suitable job will automatically motivate the employee to work efficiently in the organization. Sixth importance, other benefits. So, by proper selection of candidates for the job will help the organization to reduce the uh, training cost for the workers. So, the proper selection of candidates will reduce absenteeism and also reduce the cost of training. Now, selection differs from recruitment. Meaning, recruitment is an activity of searching the candidates and encouraging them to apply for the job. Selection refers to the selecting the suitable candidates and offering them job. Second, approach. Recruitment is the positive approach, selection is the negative approach. Recruitment is positive because they are calling all the applicants for that interview. Selection is a negative one since some of the candidates may not possess the required qualification, so they may be rejected. Objective, encouraging the large number of candidates to apply for the job, picking up the most suitable candidates and eliminating the rest. Sequence, recruitment is the first sequence because it is the first step in selection. Selection is done after the recruitment. Method, it is an economical method, it is an expensive method. Contractual relation, it involves the communication of vacancies. So there is no contractual relation in recruitment. But selection is purely a contractual relation between the employer and employee. Process, it is a very simple process. It is a very complicated process. Time, recruitment requires less time, whereas selection need more time since selection involves various process for selecting the candidate. Next we are moving to the topic placement. Meaning of placement. The process of placing the right man for the right job is called as a placement. So the selected candidates will be given a specific job in the organization. Definition of placement. According to Dale Yoder, placement may be defined as the determination of the job to which an accepted candidate is to be assigned and his assignment to that job. Which means placement assigning and giving some responsibilities to the selected candidates. Significance of placement. It helps to improve the employees' morale. It helps in reducing the employee turnover. It helps to reduce the accidents in the job. Fourth one, if the candidates are placed in the right job, there is no possibility of misfit between the candidates and the job. Fifth one, proper placement helps the candidate to achieve his goals very easily. Sixth one, placement helps to assign the duties and responsibilities to an individual. Seventh one, it helps to avoid shortage of employee in the organization. Principles of placement. There are 5 principles: job first, man next, job offer, terms and conditions, aware about the penalties, and loyalty and cooperation. First principle, job first, man next. Based on the requirements of the job, a candidate should be placed in the post. There is no compromise on the requirements of the job. Therefore, job first, man next should be the principle of placement. Job offer. A candidate should be given the job opportunity based on his educational qualifications. Terms and conditions. The selected candidate should be informed about the rules and regulations to be followed in the organization. Fourth one, aware about the penalties. The employee should be made aware of the penalties if he commits any mistakes in the work. Fifth one, loyalty and cooperation. When a new employee is appointed in the organization, the company should take necessary steps to develop a sense of loyalty and cooperation in him so that the new employee can realize about his duties and responsibilities towards his job. Conclusion. Placement is not a easy process. It is very difficult for a new employee to know about his job in the organization. It will take some time for him to adapt to the new circumstances. Third one. So the employee can be put on a probationary period, that is trial period. After the trial period, if the employee shows a good performance, he can be a permanent employee in the organization. Thank you.